Hello students and viewers, welcome back again to Science Capsule, a perfect self-learning tool for school children. In my previous post, I have explained about combination reaction and decomposition reaction. Hope you understood all those types of chemical reactions. In today's session, we will be discussing about the remaining types of chemical reactions. In that, we will be discussing about endothermic reaction, exothermic reaction, displacement reaction and redox reactions. These are the most important reactions which are there in your syllabus. So dear students, more steps are there in today's video. If you are new to this channel, then subscribe this channel and press bell icon for notification. So let us start. Dear students, whenever we classify different types of chemical reactions, we cannot limit chemical reactions and put in one category. One chemical reaction or the examples which we have taken for one type of chemical reaction may also exist in some other type. For example, in combination reaction we have taken magnesium ribbon when burnt in air gives magnesium oxide. The same chemical reaction can also be included or can be taken in some other types. In the later section we will discuss all those things. So now we will discuss about the endothermic reaction. Dear students, endothermic reaction is a type of reaction in which heat is supplied for the reaction to occur. For example, here carbon reacts with oxygen and gives carbon dioxide. In the later video we have seen that magnesium ribbon burns on oxygen gives magnesium oxide. These two reactions we have taken in combination reaction. The same reaction can also be taken for endothermic reaction. Here we know that magnesium ribbon burns in air and produces magnesium oxide. That means magnesium gives magnesium oxide only when it is heated in presence of air. So here we are supplying heat. So whenever a chemical reaction takes place with the help of heat, we call it as endothermic reaction. Exothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat is liberated as a reaction course. For example, respiration. When glucose molecules are burnt in the cell, then energy is produced along with heat is also generated. That is why we can feel warmness in our body. So whenever you touch your body, you feel the warmth. This is due to respiration, which is an example of exothermic reaction. When calcium oxide reacts with water, then it produces calcium hydroxide. When the chemical reaction is taking place, when you touch the container where this chemical reaction is taking place, then you will feel the reaction mixture is being warm. So little bit heat is generated there. So the chemical reaction which produces heat or which liberates heat is known as exothermic reaction. In our day-to-day life, some of the endothermic as well as exothermic reactions we will see. Now you can see below the screen where all the examples of endothermic and exothermic reactions which are taking place in our everyday life are mentioned here. Just you can have a look at it. Dear students, in our day-to-day life we will come across with various type of chemical reactions which can be categorized under displacement reaction. Dear students, displacement reaction is a type of reaction in which one metal with higher reactivity removes another metal from its salt solution. Take an example here. When iron nail is put in copper sulfate solution, then the solution becomes green in color, as you can see here. So this is one of the chemical change, and we have learned already that a chemical reaction may be indicated by change in color. Here you can see the sky blue color copper sulfate solution becomes green in color on adding iron. So we can say that here a chemical reaction is taking place. Now in this what happens? Iron is one metal and copper from copper sulfate is another metal. When you compare the reactivity of copper and iron, copper is less reactive than iron. So what happens? The iron replaces copper from copper sulfate and the product will be iron sulfate, and copper is displaced out and copper metal we are getting. Such a type of reaction is known as displacement reaction. So the necessary condition or the basic thing about displacement reaction is that In such reactions, highly reactive metals can displace less reactive metal. This reaction is also known as a single displacement reaction or a direct displacement reaction, as one metal directly displaces another metal from its salt solution. Such a type of reaction is classified under displacement reaction. Now we will discuss the double displacement reaction. Students, double displacement reaction is also a type of displacement reaction, but the only difference is in single displacement reaction only one atom is displaced. Here in double displacement reaction, what happens? Two ions are getting exchanged between the compounds. Now look at the screen here. Here sodium sulfate reacts with barium chloride. As a result of this, on the product side you see sodium chloride and barium sulfate are formed. Here a white color substance is obtained due to the formation of barium sulfate. Now the barium sulfate is insoluble precipitate formed as a reaction course. So the insoluble substance what is formed in this reaction is called a precipitation reaction. This reaction is known as double displacement reaction. As you can see on the screen, two ions are getting exchanged between the compounds. Sodium and barium are the two metals and they are getting exchanged between the compounds. So only this reaction is known as double displacement reaction. This reaction is also known as precipitation reaction, as this reaction gives a insoluble solid substance or it produces a precipitate. So this is about the double displacement reaction or precipitation reaction. Neutralization reaction is a type of reaction in which a base reacts with an acid and produces salt and water. Here in this case, why it is called neutralization reaction, about that we will see. On the screen you see sodium hydroxide reacts with the hydrochloride. On the product side you can see sodium chloride and water is produced. The sodium chloride is a salt which exists in a neutral state. Whenever an acid reacts with a base, a neutral substance we get, so only such a type of reaction is known as neutralization reaction. This neutralization reaction is classified under displacement reaction or double displacement reaction. It is classified. Why? Because here you can see that the two ions are getting exchanged between the compound. So the neutralization reaction can also be studied separately or it can also be classified under double displacement reaction. Now we will see the importance of displacement reaction in our everyday life. Dear students, whenever we get acidity problem, we used to consume a mild base or milk of magnesia we call, or a Digene, Eno. These are the substances we consume in order to get rid of acidity problem. Actually, these substances are made of mild base. Inside our stomach, we get acidity. When we consume a base, then the base neutralizes the excess acid produced inside the stomach, thereby getting relief from the acidity problem. So here the displacement reaction plays a very important role in getting relief from acidity. Displacement reaction plays a very important role in the steel industry. When steel is manufactured, in order to extract iron from iron oxide, this displacement reaction is being used. Dear students, you can find more examples of displacement reaction in everyday life below the screen. So we have discussed some of the important chemical reactions. In the next video, we will be seeing about the redox reaction, most important reaction in class 10th science. Hope you understood today's class. If you found it useful, then like, share, comment on this video. If not subscribed this channel, subscribe this channel and press bell icon so that you will receive notification whenever I upload new videos. With this, I would like to conclude today's video. See you all on another video with the new interesting facts and experiments. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye.